Hey folks, hope you're all well out in this glorious morning. It's 12 degrees, the sun is shining, there's not even a cloud in the sky. It is just beautiful. So I'm only out for a little while. I plan to only go out for maybe 3 hours, 4 hours tops. The last video that I went out on the bike, I get 3 videos out of that in fact. But I was out for almost 6 hours that day. So that's quite a good ratio. 3 videos from 6 hours footage. A bit of drama coming back, right enough. I didn't know there was 2 places called Dalry. So I seen that on a sign and thought, oh that's good, I'll just go that way. Problem being is, the Dalry I was heading for was in Dumfries and Galloway, not Ayrshire, North Ayrshire maybe I think Dalry is. I thought I can jump back along to Dalry, jump on the M8 motorway, up the road again. Didn't happen. I then seen a sign for Castle Douglas and thought, oh that's good, I can go that way. I can jump on the M74. I was getting Castle Douglas and Douglas mixed up. Douglas is maybe about 30 miles from my house. Castle Douglas is maybe about 80 miles from my house. So I was going to head probably about 40 miles in the opposite direction to then come back another 70 or 80 miles. With all that going on, I got distracted obviously, didn't I? And I decided that I hadn't looked at my fuel gauge in a long time until I was 15 miles from East Kilbride on the M77 motorway. So I made it to Morrison's at Stewartfield in East Kilbride. I looked back my footage at 0 as I hit the main roundabout as I was coming out of Ayr. 0 again along the road as I got to the Prestwick Airport roundabout, and as I said, 0 as I was 15 miles from East Kilbride. So that was silly. So I reckon I got 34 miles from Fumage. An R1250 there. It's quite a few bikes I've passed this morning. It's a Monday morning as well. I hadn't been out over the weekend. Sadly, my mum took ill in the early hours of Mother's Day, which was a week past yesterday ago, and she got rushed in an ambulance into emergency, and by Tuesday night they'd unplugged her from everything she was connected up to and oxygen off and everything, and around 8:05 on the Tuesday I said goodbye to my mum for what I thought was the very last time. Then bizarrely, thankfully, I went up the next day just to see if her condition had changed, and she was not sitting right up, but sitting up, eyes open, talking away to one of the nurses. So that was awesome. So a week on, she's getting a lot better. She had internal bleeding from her esophagus, so they done an endoscope, seen what was bleeding and cauterised it. and managed to stop the bleeding, and that was on the Sunday. Then on the Monday, the holes in that road is shocking. On the Monday, started bleeding again from her mouth, or from her internals coming up through her mouth, and in again another endoscope, and they managed to stem the bleeding basically. She's been okay. Touch wood again. So she's no spring chicken, sadly. She is 84 years old. My dad was actually 88 there on Saturday, 2 days ago. My mum will hopefully make her 85th birthday at the end of April. The 26th of April, in fact, is her birthday. So I'm out today again. I'm going to give the haggis hunt a try at a different location. So I'm going to have to stop and figure out where I am, because I've lost track of where I am. So I'll catch up with you in a bit. Little walk round to the bike with these Trail Max Raids on. And they are lovely. I'm very pleased with them so far. Have you caught, I'd said on a previous video that they felt a bit weird at first. This is about 250 miles I think I've done now on them. And they're scrubbing in quite well. So I'm still loving this bike. It is a joy every time I get the leg over on it. I'm slowly getting used to this lid as well. Got a tinted visor on today. Definitely never been in this road before. So 14 degrees now, it's getting warmer. I think it's supposed to be 17 today. But if it's been like the last week, maybe just under a week, it's been sunny with a light breeze. But the light breeze, there's ice in that light breeze. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get snow eventually at one point. I've seen April and snow in April many a time. I think I told you in the past, I went camping with Johnny Miller when we were about 18, 19, up to a place called Shrucker, and we pitched our tents after hiking up, which can only be described as a mountain, with a case of 24 bottles of Miller beers, to waking up the next morning with an inch or so of snow on the ground. And up until I started riding motorbikes, I hadn't even considered pitching a tent. So I've actually been out on the bike last Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but no footage. I think I might have footage of a couple of days. Then the day that I went to do a bit of vlogging, the camera battery was dead and I didn't have a power bank in my top box, so that was wasted. But no, I've been using the bike to go up to visit my mother in the hospital. She's in Monklands. Oh, random ram. I don't think they need my assistance. I seen the collie there. That'll round it up in no time. So no, hospital car parking is just a joke. I was lucky the first couple of times I went up. I got parked no bother, and my sisters were complaining that they took ages to get parked, and my dad was the same. And I'm thinking, don't know what yous are doing, where yous are trying to park, but not a problem. I went up last Tuesday about 2 o'clock, and I drove about in my car for an hour and still never got parked. So I ended up heading back down the road again to my work, bike gear on, and up to the hospital on the bike. There was a Muppet who'd parked. I'd passed it a couple of times while trying to find a space in the car. There was a Muppet who'd parked in the middle of 2 spaces at a stupid angle as well. So I parked in beside it in the half a space that it had left on either side. Some people have just no brains. It's worrying. I must have came this way before, because I have came this way before into Greenock. Lovely. I just wish I had time to pop over the other side of the water and head up the northwest, which I will be doing this year. 99% definite I'm going to the ABR. I'm joking. I'm 100% definitely going to the ABR. I'm about 95% certain I'm going to head up to Applecross. Not decided whether I want to go myself or whether I want to go with a few buddies, a few motovloggers. We'll see. And I want to do a solo camp down in Dumfries and Galloway, up my favourite off-road trail that I've found. Or to be fair, the only one that I've found that's decent, and it's proper decent. I'm looking forward to get up there as well with these new Dunlop Trail Max Raids on. Oh, this is the life. Talk about a nice Monday. A blue Monday with blue skies and blue water. I planned to stop for a smoke break about an hour ago, and then in thinking of a little spot up the back of Largs I thought I could go to, although I hadn't been there in 30 years, it changed a bit, so that ruined my plan. Then I dropped the bike, obviously, didn't I? Did I show you that? Ah, you bastard! Well, that was silly. Now sat down in my ears, tell me to make a U-turn. Well, that was annoying. Okay, anyway, it's down to this comfort seat. It just makes the bike that little bit taller, or makes my legs a little bit shorter, in fact, make that. But these things happen. So I think I'll go and have a wee park over next to that bench, have a wee seat and a cigarette in the sun. So, damage assessment. From what I can see, there's a little scuff there. Don't know if my engine bars moved any. I don't think they did actually. Maybe scuffed the foot brake a little. Acra looks intact, thankfully. So, all good in the hood. This is a lovely wee spot. Oops, wrong one. Nearly ended up in that farm shop there. Stupid navigation in my ear. Stupid cyclist in the middle of the road. I'm 2 miles from the keyring, allegedly, but still here. I was nearly going to this one first actually. I thought I'll either do this one or do the old Greenock Road one. And I ended up going to do the old Greenock Road one. And it was away, that one. I found out before I went on his Facebook page. I think it's just called Haggis Whisperer Motovlogs. So it's been updated now and another few has been added. Only a quarter of a mile to go and the destination will be on my right. I'm assuming it's there a lay-by. Cheers! Hey, hey, it's looking quite promising here. Right, what 3 words? Warthog statement gaps. And it's saying I'm 25 feet away. 24, 23, 21. Oh yes! I really hope it's here. Oh, it is there. Really thought I'd missed it there. Yay! Brilliant. Let's get out of the bag. I just crapped myself there as the car drove over the cattle grid there. I'll just stuff my rubbish in my pocket. Hey, hey. Nice one, Graham. Awesome. Cheers, mate. Woo! Show you my new cap while I'm here. Yep. It does say yippee-ki-yay on the back. Peace out, folks. Take it easy. Cheers for watching. Adios. So happy I got that.